Are you flying out for some exciting mocap action too?
I am.
This is going to be awesome! Do you think they'll let us keep the funny suits? I hope so. Man, I am such a big fan of your aunt. I always dreamed of getting in the ring with her.
Sorry you have to settle for getting into the ring with me, I guess.
Sure, but you'll be doing all her moves, so it'll be pretty close.
Why would I be doing all her moves?
Because you're doubling for her? Did nobody tell you? Awkward. Yeah, they want us to give them some new combinations of moves for classic superstars. Fans love playing as WWE legends. Don't worry, you're gonna make a great Justine.
This is so insulting. So I'm nothing more than a stand-in? By the time this game comes out, I'm going to be one of the biggest names in wrestling, and they're going to miss out on capturing my moves to make me play dress-up?
I hear you. I guess they just think there's no one in the world who's watched more Justine matches than you, so no one could do her moves as well. That's why they asked me to double my close personal friend, Trish Stratus.
I get it. It's just not what I thought I was signing up for.
Don't worry, it'll be fun. We'll get out there, you'll hit a couple of Justine's classic moves, and everyone gets to go home happy. You'll make believe you're Justine, and I'll pretend I'm Trish. Maybe there's a love triangle. Or I just double-crossed you and cost you a championship shot. I don't know. We can workshop our backstory on the plane.
This is going to be a long flight.
What time does the MyRise crew get here? They're such a hassle to deal with. Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad. Friendly reminder to all talent and crew, please only use 3 squares of toilet paper. We have sensitive plumbing here. Ooh, we haven't had a set like this since the one for 2K20. Yikes. You know what? Just do whatever you want. Why am I even here? I know it's weird with no audience, but I don't know. Pretend this is WrestleMania at the Performance Center. Come on, mix it up a bit. You've already got enough footage of that move. You look great. I mean, not really. No one can look good in a mocap suit, but your moves look great. on NBA. Dribble with your left hand, dribble with your right hand. Now shoot. So much easier than this. Pick up the pace a bit. We go into OT. I'm in hot water.
1, 2, it's over.
What do you want? I told you my terms. Doesn't seem like you've paid any dues at all.
I hear the powers that be are conspiring to keep you off of SmackDown.
They certainly are. WWE management has it out for me.
I, too, have often been the victim of several conspiracies, most foul. Hang in there. Us persecuted need to stick together.
Thanks, Sammy.
I respect the effort. But it's gonna take a little bit more than that to get a match with me, LJ.
Hey, what's up? I was actually hoping to see you around here.
You were?
Yeah, I loved watching old clips of your aunt on the network when I was growing up, so it was really cool to see you come out at Survivor Series paying tribute to her.
Would have been cooler to win. What are you doing at SmackDown? NXT 2.0 doesn't take up enough of your time?
Just doing some photo shoots and a little press. Honestly, it's been nice to be backstage at a show where I don't have to keep a lookout for toxic attraction. Not that I can't stand up for myself, but it's exhausting.
Want some help?
If you're offering, yeah. Honestly, I think they're just jealous. They may be hot and talented, but they could never do what I do. For one, they'd fall off the skateboard. You don't mind coming to NXT 2.0?
Not at all. It's not like I'm spread too thin with all my matches on SmackDown.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, Lanza Jordan. From Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade. Gigi Dolan and JCG, Toxic Attraction!
Now, I heard you're making some waves lately. Waves in the kiddie pool, but waves nonetheless.
Maybe, but I didn't come to WWE to be in the kiddie pool.
Didn't say that you did. Just like I didn't come to WWE to be pushed as the next big thing, only to be ultimately set aside and fired.
Why did you bring up being fired? Is this supposed to be making me feel better?
Started that way, but admittedly it took a turn. Sorry, I should have been more clear. I expected everything to be handed to me, but you're doing the work. Don't let up. Those waves you're making will be noticed.
Looks like you were right about making a statement. That was a well-earned victory.
Of course it was. Do you really doubt me like those jerks online? I know what I'm doing in the ring. If I had some decent competition, I could show what I'm really capable of.
That could be arranged.
Huh. What do you mean?
Nikita Lyons, Caden Carter, and Zaya Lee are coming to the PC for a social media shoot. But I know they'd love to get in some ring time while they're here.
Sounds good. I can hang out for another day or so. Sure, there's a decent hotel nearby. Who am I facing?
That's up to you, but you won't need a hotel. They'll be here any minute. You up for another match right now?
Sure. That last match was basically just a warm-up. I'm ready whenever. Hopefully this one will actually be a challenge.
Great. Who would you like to face?
I'll go up against Kate and Carter.
Sounds good. I'll let her know. See you out there.
I've got some good news for you.
You've actually got a match for me this week?
Actually, yes.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that kind of good news. Thank you.
I should clarify. It's not on SmackDown, but at a non-televised live event. Dana Brooke was supposed to have a match, but she did one too many handsprings, sprained her wrist, and can't compete this weekend.
I'm the backup option? You could have just booked me from the start.
You're lucky to be any type of an option. Stepping in for Dana on short notice would definitely help your standing with management. Winning the match would help even more.
Then I'm in, and I intend to win.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Lanza Jordan. From Staten Island, New York, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella! Lonza Jordan.
I know you're having a bit of a rough start, but it's like I always say, work hard, treat people fairly, and earn respect. Speaking of, if you'd like an opportunity to get some work in, I know someone who can put you through the ringer at the PC. Ever since she had to do a WWE decathlon during her PC training, she's loved giving newbies the same treatment.
1, 2. One, two, ring it.
Someone's been busy.
I'm not just having matches for your benefit. And I don't super appreciate your social media commentary.
I don't really care about the motivation. Besides, I've realized something.
What's that?
Having a handful of matches is not the equivalent of putting in years of work at the Performance Center. You know, that thing you have to do if you didn't grow up with a famous wrestling family? The so-called dues you've paid over the past couple of weeks are pretty insignificant.
You're backing out of facing me on main event?
I didn't say that. Because I also realized I can harness how unfair this is for my own good. Even if you can't benefit from your pedigree due to your overwhelming lack of talent, there's no reason why I shouldn't. And like it or not, and I do not, having a match with you, LJ, will increase my standing in the eyes of the short-sighted, legend-obsessed WWE management, especially when I win.
You're a rude piece of work.
I never represented myself to the contrary, which is why I won't mince words now. I can't just squash you on main event. If we want people to stand up and really take notice, we're gonna have one banger of a match. So don't hold back. I know I won't.
You're determined to make this personal, aren't you?
If it encourages you to try a little harder than you did at Survivor Series, yes.
Fine. I'll ask Molly to set it up. We can settle this in the ring.
That's literally all I've been asking to do.
Ruthless Universe? You know I'm not one for spoilers, but I have it on good authority that the next episode of WWE's main event is going to be can't miss. So don't miss it.
It's the superstar who's driven to live up to all the hype. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Lanza Jordan. The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
This second-generation superstar looks to finish on top in this one.
They don't come tougher than this wrestler. It's Ava Moreno.
And from the Bronx, New York, Ava Moreno.
Big-time match on tap. When the competition level is this high, you can bet it will be memorable.
Buckle up, Ava Moreno is about to throw down like only she can.
Welcome to main event, where Justine's niece is looking to put her Survivor Series debut in the rearview mirror against up-and-coming superstar Ava Moreno.
I've seen Ava at the PC, and she's as determined to make it in WWE as anyone out there. She'll be looking to make quick work of her unseasoned opponent.
Come on, Corey. Give Ava's opponent a chance. Rumor has it she's been hustling to get much-needed ring reps, so I, for one, am looking forward to seeing what she can do. Looking for a figure four. Oh, leg snap. Whoa, cross body. Hoisting up their opponent. Wow, what a spine buster. Relentless.
Ava struggling to defend herself.
Yeah, Ava has to pull a trick from her sleeve.
That offense taking a toll on her.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Springboard. Hurricanrana. That's amazing.
Absolutely throwing all caution to the wind.
Spitting in the face of danger.
She's getting herself in the zone, but she shouldn't hesitate much longer.
Double underhook, butterfly applied. Beautiful suplex, but not done yet.
Still going. Another one.
Going for a trifecta.
Absolutely incredible.
And she still fails to extend any resistance here.
And every attempt of her own offense is being subdued.
See?
Uh-oh.
She's got an answer for that.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Oh, and the uppercut to finish. What an exclamation.
Come on, you don't hit a WWE official.
It was clearly an accident, Corey.
But one that it looks like Ava is willing to take advantage of.
Drop toe hold onto the chair.
A chair, a downed referee, and an opportunity. What's she gonna do?
Is she going to use the chair?
Guess she decided to fight fair.
Ouch.
And Ava Moreno gets the win.
It seems like she was trying to do the honorable thing, but it backfired.
You'd think winning would be more important than honor, Byron.
Either way, I can't imagine this second-generation superstar is very happy with the outcome.
At least one person's happy here. This could be the type of win that could really generate some momentum for Ava Moreno.
Well, pretty pleased with how that match went.
Of course you are. You cheated.
What are you talking about? The refs certainly didn't see anything.
You pulled out a chair.
Ava may have done that, but you, of all people, should know that it doesn't matter what actually happens. It only matters what others, in this case the ref, sees, or think they see.
Me, of all people? What does that mean?
I told you I would make the WWE Universe stand up and take notice.
You planned this from the start, didn't you?
Maybe not this exactly, but I knew I had to use an opportunity against you to make a statement. Didn't go exactly as I planned, but lucky for me, you don't even know how to cheat right. And now, everyone's talking about the victory I claimed over little Justine.
Ava's right about that. It's the most buzzworthy main event match we've seen in a while. And not just the finish. You two are really going at it. It's got so much attention that management wants a rematch.
A fair one this time, I hope. Let me prove I'm better than her.
Yes, because matches in WWE are always above board and no one tries any shenanigans. But to your point, the rematch will be no DQ, which means shenanigans are legal.
Get ready for one of WWE's most eye-popping athletes. The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Lanza Jordan.
Guys, this match has the potential to completely change the WWE landscape, and it's because of this level of talent involved. This is a woman ready to do some damage.
Tireless and fearless, it's Ava Moreno.
And from the Bronx, New York, Ava Moreno.
Ava Moreno has a raw combination of speed and power. She's a handful to deal with in the ring.
And a handful outside it too, Saxton. I've heard you don't want to get on her bad side backstage either. Ava Moreno is going to pull out everything in her toolkit tonight.
After fireworks in their last match, Ava Moreno and her opponent are facing off again in a no disqualification match to take care of their unfinished business.
I don't know about you, Cole, but I love that Ava will do anything to get the W. Should come in handy under these rules, or lack thereof.
Let's see if Ava's opponent can match Moreno's intensity without losing focus. You have to think she needs a strong result here to restore her confidence after taking a loss. Lots of potential for injury here at ringside. These superstars better be careful.
The floor, the barricades, our table, none of these things are fun to collide with.
This has to be stopped. The cumulative damage here is going to have long-term effects.
Now would be the time for everyone to clear out.
Easier said than done. They are not concerned about anyone else's well-being.
Oh, man!
Oh, my gosh!
Hope you boys put your running shoes on. It might be time to clear out.
Oh, great. Rearranging our ringside furniture here. Clearing the announce desk.
What a mess. We all know what she's looking to do next.
To connect on the springboard.
Wow, running leg drop bulldog. Great ups. Oh, double axe handle drop.
Ava struggling to defend herself.
Yeah, Ava has to pull a trick from her sleeve. Oh, what a spine buster.
Waistlock takedowns.
Uh-oh. Springboard! Stunner!
Nailed it!
Great precision.
She heads out of the ring.
Interesting strategy.
Looks like this battle will now be fought in the WWE Universe.
Oh, boy.
To the outside.
This could get wild. And she is feeling the electricity from the crowd now.
This is likely going to have adverse effects on her. She's only aggravating her competition at this point.
Getting this sledgehammer has emboldened her.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Ava struggling to defend herself.
Ava's cage might be a bit rattled at this point.
This is not going to be pretty. Nothing.
Uh-oh.
Unable to counter.
That be what gets Moreno out of jeopardy.
Ball straight forearm. Able to capitalize on Ava's mistake.
Unleashing some pure, destructive force.
And adding in the table for extra impact. She wanted to make it hurt.
Into the power slam.
The tech.
Nobody home for that one.
Oh, that backfired on her. And now she's back at ringside, though obviously in no rush to return to the ring.
You don't know that she's in no rush, Cole. Perhaps she longs for the comfort of the squared circle.
Corey, I'm just noting that there are no countouts here.
She has taken this situation to another level. How do you survive this?
I'm in shock.
What a disaster.
Thrown back in under the ropes. Setting up their opponent. Double stop to the back of the neck. Is it enough? The cover! And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Lanza Jordan.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
That's more like it. I think I've proven my point. I'm better.
I guess you can keep up with me when I'm having a bad day. But better? You must have lost count, LJ. We're even. We both have one win and one loss.
Ava's right on that point.
Of course you'd be on her side.
Do you really think I have it out for you somehow? Ava's right. As far as WWE is concerned, you're square. So, if you really want to settle the score, this needs to be a best out of 3 series. At least that's what management thinks.
Fine. I'll beat her on the next main event too.
They'd actually like you to have the final match on SmackDown.
On SmackDown?
Are you serious?
That's what I said, didn't I?
Then I can't wait to beat her on SmackDown.
Oh, calm down. Act like you go here.
Just one thing. The show's already been booked and is pretty tight. I could only get you a little time. So it's officially a 5-minute time limit match. My recommendation, if you want to finally settle this, someone better win quickly.
Hey, I've been looking for you, but I haven't seen you around the locker room.
You have? Honestly, I haven't had a reason to be in the SmackDown locker room before now.
Yeah, I've been wanting to apologize for what I said to you at Survivor Series. I think I was a little harsh.
I don't know about that. You were right. I was just thinking about myself, not the team.
You made a mistake. Something I've done a few times in my career. Heck, I even crashed a wedding once. Not my proudest moment, but when you're in the thick of it, sometimes it's easy to get carried away. Anyway, I shouldn't have said everyone on SmackDown was mad at you.
You weren't mad?
Oh, we were. But if we stayed mad at every loss, no one would ever be friends. So I'm sorry. And I'm excited for your match tonight. As far as I'm concerned, you should have won that first one too. You had Ava on her heels.
You watched our first main event match?
Of course. Though, while I respect that you didn't try to cheat, you gotta work on your ring awareness a little bit.
Fair enough.
Good luck out there.
No longer in someone else's shadow, this wrestler has a bright future.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Lanza Jordan.
Everyone in this match is competing at such a high level. I predict one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
Let's see if this superstar can show us something special tonight.
Tireless and fearless, it's Ava Moreno.
And from the Bronx, New York, Ava Moreno.
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise.
Ava looks ready to make the most out of this opportunity.
For those of you who have been following Ava Moreno and her opponent's rivalry over on Main Event, you're in for a treat. They're here on SmackDown to settle the score.
And for those of you new to the rivalry, you're in for a treat too. These two haven't been in WWE very long, but they're already determined to crush each other.
Unfortunately, they won't have much crushing time as this is a 5-minute time limit match, so they better crush quickly.
Now this is just a ruthless attack. Oh, such aggression. Hoisting up their opponent. Wow, what a spine buster. Establishing complete control. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that. Brief sign of adrenaline from her.
Okay, all right. I see them. Oh, double axe handle drop.
And momentum is slipping away from Moreno.
Ava's cage might be a bit rattled at this point.
Hoisting up their opponent.
Spine buster. Spine buster. Springboard.
Are you kidding me?
Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well.
Keeping in close quarters, and look at these lefts.
Relentless.
And she maintains this consistent offense.
She's fighting hard, and it is paying off.
This is not the time to be diverting attention away from your opponent. Shots to the body.
Treating their opponent like a heavy bag.
Uppercut. She's taking a beating here.
And hanging tough, but beginning to show some wear and tear. Might want to think about picking up the pace a bit.
Double underhook. Hoisted up.
Oh, stalling, taking their time.
We got all day up here.
Will it be? Think so.
She's still got something left.
It doesn't get any closer than that without the bell ringing.
Oh, we're going to see it? There it is.
Your favorite move, Saxton.
The beef bite.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
The rack attack coming.
Ava with a cause for concern.
For the win. 2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Lanza Jordan.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
It's like I've always said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And did you see the finish of that match? What a victory! In fact, it's a day of victories for this whole family. Not only did my niece triumph in her first match on SmackDown, it's finally time for that big announcement I've been teasing. As you know, I recently appeared at Survivor Series, and it seemed that impromptu moment scratched an itch that the WWE Universe didn't even know they had. After some talks with corporate, we've come to an arrangement, and starting next episode, Ruthless Digressions will be an official WWE podcast. It'll be all the same content you love, just with a little more WWE oomph behind it, including a brand new studio set so we can record video for all our exclusive interviews. Move over, Broken Skull Sessions and Steve Austin. There's a new podcast host in town, and it's me.